The first time Haley walked out of Assistant Principal Nolan Price's office, her face looked drained, her blouse was buttoned wrong, and she didn't say a word. I remember how she clenched the edge of her desk like it anchored her. The counselor's office was supposed to be her refuge. But Price had turned it into a place of shadows. Dana Whitmore, our counselor, watched her closely. I felt the shift, something vile had begun, and no one wanted to believe it. Over the next week, Haley stopped raising her hand in class, she skipped lunch. Her laughter, once contagious, vanished. Nolan Price called her in 3 more times. Once, I saw her hands shaking as she reached for the counselor's door, but she turned away. Dana Whitmore noticed. If something's wrong, I need you to tell me, she said gently. But Haley just nodded and walked off. That office, once safe, was now part of the fear, and Dana's concern was growing too. One morning, Haley came in with a bruise just under her collarbone. When Dana gently asked about it, Haley froze. Price walked by the glass-paneled office. Staring in, Haley shut down. Dana reported her concerns to the principal, but the report vanished. I overheard Coach Benson, the red herring, say, "It's probably nothing," but I saw Dana's face tight with fear. The silence wasn't accidental, it was enforced. Dana tried again, this time requesting a joint meeting with Haley and her mother. But Price intercepted the request. Haley was called in later that day alone. Afterward, she looked pale, almost translucent. "He said I'd ruin everything if I talked," she whispered to me in the hallway. Dana caught it too. She started documenting everything. But without proof, it was her word against his, and Price knew it. In a quiet moment during lunch, Haley handed Dana a torn journal page. It detailed the threats, the manipulation, the coercion. Dana's hands trembled. That afternoon, Price entered Dana's office unannounced, confiscated the page, and claimed it violated school privacy. Haley watched, horror on her face. The symbol of safety, Dana's office, had become compromised. Dana looked to me and whispered, "He's covering his tracks." We were losing ground fast. The twist came when Haley collapsed during gym. Paramedics rushed in. Overdosed Bill's force during her last meeting with Price. That incident couldn't be buried. Dana acted fast, alerting child services and sending a backup report to the district. Price was suspended temporarily. As Haley regained consciousness, she looked at Dana and whispered, "Don't let him win." That was the moment everything changed. Silence cracked. The truth had breath again. At the board hearing, Haley read her statement with trembling hands. "He took my voice. I'm taking it back." Dana stood beside her, silent but strong. The room was dead still. Price tried denying everything, but the journal scans, Dana's logs, and Haley's brave recounting left no doubt. Power shifted. For the first time, Haley looked unafraid. Nolan Price was fired, charged, and barred from working in education. The district issued a public apology. Haley's mother finally said, "I'm proud of you." Dana was reinstated, her reports validated, and Haley, she started counseling younger girls. That same office once poisoned, now healed. She reclaimed it one story at a time. Justice at last had a face.